Todd Anderson is getting ready to go. He's already showing signs of why many are calling him one of the most promising young talents this season. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Todd Anderson. What do we need to know here?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That misses, and the count is 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ripped to short. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
Here is Moncada. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Just off the inside edge. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker, 2 for 6 so far in the series. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Moncada leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
And downstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The relay, he beats it, safe, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One gone, runner at first. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Up the middle, McKinstry to Kingery for one, and that's two. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and nobody left on. 1 inning in the books here. It's the A's 1 and the Angels nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Austin Hayes.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Anderson back to work. Ground ball up the middle. Kingery on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell at the plate now. To the right side. He'll do it himself, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Sam Hilliard.
And now it's going to be Sam Hilliard. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air. Adele on the run. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is that. Offense held in check there. We head on down to the top of the third. Angels 2 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Anderson, 22 years old. And he was a 5th round pick in 2024. There's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Batting 9, the center fielder, J.J.
This is J.J. Bleday. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Hard ground ball, base knock. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 0 for 1 so far.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. .
First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Grounder might be 2. They get 1.
Got him.
On to first,
That's
double
it.
play, and that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Angels 5 and the A's 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Yoan Moncada. And ball 1.
You know, these A's, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Man at second. Foul ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Moncada stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Just off the outside part of the plate.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Austin Hayes. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is out of play. Ball 1 low.
Ball. That's a ball.
That one
That's
missed.
We got a full count.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh.
Here's Josh Bell.
Bell.
Right through there for a strike. That's down
That's
and in.
ball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Struck him out looking. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 4. Angels 5 and the A's 2. And we're back. Leading off, Sam Hilliard.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Anderson back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a ground ball. Kingery over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Zach Geloff now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Wide throw, and it gets away. Headed for the plate. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, catchers can get a little excited right here when it's a shorter throw, but anything offline could result in a run. And right there, the throwing error leads to another run scoring.
Foul ball there. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Back to the top of the lineup. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
To short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Boots it. Relay to first. In the dirt. And he can't dig it out.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that will end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, an error, and 1 left on. We're through 5. Angels 5 and the A's 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 24, Robert Stevenson.
Anderson gave him 5 solid innings on the mound in this start.
Not great, not terrible in this one, Boog. He came out and ate up some innings for him, and that was important as they got that W. But he'll be looking for better the next time out.